Hi guys, Mike L from the Comic Book Syndicate. We're here with Tim from Border City Comics. We're here to talk about a smash hit TV series from Marvel on Netflix. Everyone's seen this, Daredevil. Let's just sum it up. What makes the show work?
Solid writing, solid acting. Actually, it's not only a hit, I just read it was the highest rated Netflix show ever made.
My grandma hates superhero everything. She thinks it's ridiculously stupid and childish. I was sitting in the living room. I'm like, oh, Daredevil came out. I'm going to check that out. Started watching it. She came in. I was like, what is this? Oh, my God. Fell in love with it instantly. Little to her knowledge, it was based on a comic book.
Fooled
She
her.
later found out and was pleasantly surprised that I made her sit down and watch it.
Not a superhero fan, not a comic book fan. In fact, he made fun of me for liking superhero movies. What did you think of Daredevil?
This is my favorite show. It's up there with Sanford and Son and Sweet Valley High. I'm telling you,
That's saying a lot.
Yeah, it's saying a whole lot.
And we don't want to spoil the plot in case anyone in the store has not seen it.
As a movie lover, there's a lot to really dig into cinematically because it's like each episode is a very, very well-made movie.
It seems to me like you have a show, not necessarily a genius, but the guys who wrote and directed this show have a passion. I'm assuming they grew up reading the comic because everything from the comic is there. They orchestrated from the first to the 13th episode in such a way that there's foreshadowing, right? There's subplots. Everything ties together nicely. I think that's what it comes from. Do you agree? It's just basically a passion for the subject matter.
Absolutely. There's room for character development, room for the characters to breathe, and it's full of surprises. It really is. They took a lot of chances with the show, too, which, not to give anything away again, but...
Yeah. Without spoiling it, I will say they have done one or two things that make it impossible to properly and accurately adapt Daredevil Born Again, which is a strike against it because Daredevil Born Again is still my favorite Daredevil story of all time.
That is true.
And the casting is just perfect. I mean, Charlie Cox for Daredevil I can't see anybody else doing that performance as well as he can. I think the way he plays Daredevil is he plays it as a man who's trying to hide something. He's not overt with, oh, I got to keep this secret. But even when he's talking to, his cohorts, when he's not Daredevil, his line delivery especially, you can sense that he's keeping something back. But, nobody's going to question him. And if anybody does question him, he's going to obviously, evade the question because he's a lawyer and lawyers are pretty good at that.
For me, the best part of that show, really, is the Wilson Fisk character. I don't know about you, but to me, he makes the show.
He has the best arc.
Yeah, because he's a great villain because he's actually closer to Matt Murdock than I think a lot of people. Well, not that they realize, but I mean, he was created in a way or portrayed in a way that he wants the same things Murdock wants. He's a lot closer to Murdock than Murdock wants to believe. I believe, right?
And he believes that he's doing the right thing.
He believes he's doing the right thing, but just going about it the wrong way, right? Just like Murdock.
And then there's Vincent D'Onofrio. Obviously, he's one of the greatest actors that America's ever put out. One of the most layered performances I've seen, especially in a TV show that revolves around comic books. Because I grew up with the Spider-Man animated series, and I remember Kingpin being this huge, over the top character, and D'Onofrio just plays it off the complete opposite way. He's very internal, very quiet, obviously, but the things that he does in the show, a lot of the things are extremely despicable, but you still, in the back of your mind, you're like, I kind of sympathize with this guy because there are elements in the show that kind of point to why he is who he is and how he is. And it's just genius to me. Every part of it is fantastic.
I did enjoy Stick.
Yeah. Perfect.
I thought, it's kind of a goofy concept, but they made it work.
I think the best actor in the show was the guy who played Ben Urich. One thing I did have a problem with, a few of the actors I actually found sort of overacted. I didn't like the actor that played Foggy Nelson at all.
He's a little over the top, but I think as the show progresses, I think it kind of fits Foggy's character. I do, and I really like the actress playing Karen.
Yeah, she's great. Perfect.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah. And I think Vincent D'Onofrio is fantastic as Kingpin.
What's funny? I'm undecided about him only because he's not playing the character the way he is in the comic book. And I'm thinking, okay, maybe they have to lead to that. Maybe he starts out this way and leads the way he is in the comic, which is fine. But now, one of the famous scenes everyone talks about is that classic shot in episode 2, one-take fight scene. What makes it good?
It's creative. It's inventive. It adds an element of realism. There's no edits. And it's just something you don't see, right? I mean, it's different.
They took a risk, right? I mean, there is a tendency for Marvel movies to be sort of cookie cutter. So it is nice to see this director basically use cinematic techniques he's probably seen in other films, like Old Boy, which is fine, good.
And that one-shot fight scene fantastic.
I admire Matt Murdock as a character so much because he is just a normal person. And that's why he's always been one of my favorite Marvel superheroes, because he doesn't have any powers yet. You keep knocking him down, he always gets back up, which he gets from his father, the boxer. That's what I love about him. You just get that sense of exhilaration.
Extremely visceral stuff. It reminded me a lot of the Bourne movies, actually, the Bourne Identity and whatnot. It's very, very close, very intimate, and there's a lot of. And it's not like he's taking these hits and he's just rising up. You can actually feel every hit, and it doesn't just stick into one episode. Every episode that follows after, there's been a couple close calls. One in particular that I thought that was it. That would be the end of this show, but Daredevil just came back up. But after a few episodes afterwards, he's limping. He's still bruised and battered. But I think that that adds to the realism of it. But yeah, I think. Considering the kind of training that he had from courtesy of Scott Glenn's character, I think, it all works. It all works a great deal. Yeah.
If any of these elements in this series seem familiar, it's because a lot of this Daredevil backstory was ripped off or homaged by the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
Right? Stick is Splinter, the hand is the foot, the radioactive waste that spilled on them.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were kind of a ripoff of Daredevil, weren't they?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Okay, I thought you were saying the other way around.
No,
What are you talking about?
We have to be careful not to think that every actor in Daredevil is better than every actor in every other show. It's like there are still elements of Daredevil that can be improved, just like there's elements in other shows where the characters and actors are better. I mean, that's something we have to be careful.
Yeah, but I think with Daredevil, what makes it good is that they got more right than wrong,
Yes.
right? I mean, they got a lot of elements that they got right, more than most shows do, I think.
Yes. Overall, possibly Marvel's best live-action product? What do you think?
I think so. I think it's the best thing they've done, big or small screen, honestly.
I would say it's the best thing Marvel's done as far as live action. I think that DC still holds the realm in live action.
Dark Knight's still better, so you still have Nolan to compete with, guys. Okay, but good job. Daredevil from Netflix, and there is a season 2 coming, so we're looking forward to it.